Hello, good morning. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, going out to all the social media platforms, Reddit as well. Happy Follow-Up Friday to you. Happy July 4th Eve as well. And I know Carlos may join us. He's also dealing with some fun family stuff, some dancing and all that stuff going on. So not sure if he's going to join us, but if he does, he'll pop in and we'll take his comments from his other location. But hopefully everyone's having a great Follow-Up Friday today and great week, ready for a great weekend. Certainly be safe with all the fireworks out there, but have fun and enjoy it. It's really nice to get a chance to experience 4th of July again. I think that with COVID last year, it certainly was it was a missed opportunity. So certainly, hopefully, everyone is going to enjoy it and have a great weekend and a long, extended weekend. But nonetheless, a weekend of opportunity. A weekend of opportunity. What is the weekend of opportunity? What is the follow-up opportunity this weekend? Well, because we possess one of these handy-dandy walking address phone books, we have the ability to go through our phone today, tomorrow, Sunday, even Monday, and wish people a happy 4th of July. A happy 4th of July. It's a great opportunity to re-check in, re-engage. It's a great opportunity to reach out for the first time in a long time. It's a great opportunity to check in on prospects, existing customers, you name it. It's a good opportunity to get out there and do some follow-up and shake the tree, if you will. You know, I always say it's good to shake the tree because you never know what's going to fall out of the tree. Eventually, the fruit's going to fall off the vine, but we've got to shake the tree. Well, shaking the tree is following up, and it's important that we find opportunities to follow up. One of the first meetings that we did here on this podcast was some strategies for following up and how we can generate leads just organically. And one of those methods, one of those methodologies that we talked about was the fact that we're walking around with a phone with many contacts and many people in our contacts, and we have the ability to just to reach out to people using our cell phone, and that will give us some opportunities to let them know that we're still here, to stay top of mind, stay in front of them, and to create some opportunities. You know, you'd be surprised what opportunities will come back as a result of that. That little reach out. So this is the holiday weekend. Holiday weekends are always great opportunities to reach out, send a text message or call or email and say, hey, just happy 4th of July and happy Independence Day, however you want to term it. And, you'll get some responses back. So my objective this weekend is going to be 40 messages, either 40 texts, calls, or emails. But I want to reach and touch 40 people with a happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day celebration message, if you will. So that's a definite follow-up strategy, a lead generation strategy that we want to do. And the reason why we want to do that is because we want to continue to create those contacts, if you will, right? Can create the contacts. The contacts create the opportunities for follow-up, and those opportunities lead to the progression of a sale for us. So in my purview, and I'll make this a little bit bigger for you, you may remember, if you've watched previous Follow-Up Fridays, you may remember there's a progression of a sale. There's a progression of a build of a relationship, and that has to do with contacts. That has to do with opportunities to build a relationship with someone. And if you look at the progression of the sale, it talks about, contact one, where 43% of the salespeople have given up after the first contact. After the first contact, do you know how much money that's wasted on a paid lead if you give up after the first contact? Do you know how much equity is lost if you give up after the first contact on a referral? 43% of us give up after the first contact. The second contact, 68% of the salespeople have given up. The third contact, 80% of the salespeople have given up. 80% of the salespeople have given up after 3 attempts. 3 attempts. So you call me in the morning, you try me tomorrow in the morning, and you try me the next day in the morning, and I sleep in the morning. And you give up after the third time. not a good deal. 80% have given up after the third attempt. The fourth contact is what they call low-hanging fruit, right? It's because only 20% of the people are still trying to get a hold of that person. So they try them one day in the evening and they get them. Boom, right? Why? Because the other person may have been trying just in the morning and they tried just 3 times. So the fourth contact, low-hanging fruit, is harvested there. The fifth, you're really getting to know the prospect's needs. This is all based, of course, on conversations. It's based on interactions and things of that nature, but you're getting to know their needs. The sixth contact is you're the only one making 6 contacts. You're the only one. Brian Tracy, a well-known sales and motivational coach, talks about the fact that only a small percentage of salespeople can overcome 5 objections. Only a very small percentage of salespeople. And the top earners in the country, in the world, earn 80% earn the top 80% of the revenue earned in sales commissions is earned by the top 4% in sales, is what I was trying to say. So that means the top 4% are making 80% of the commissions, 80% of the revenue. And that's because they're making more than 5 contacts. They're overcoming more than 5 objections. They're making more than 6 contacts. When you get to the 7th contact, you own what's called mind share. You're the default choice when they're ready to buy. So when I have a service or a product that I'm offering, someone who's reached out to me consistently, stayed in touch, stayed in front of me, sent me holiday messages like 4th of July. When we get to the 7th attempt and I decide 6 months from now, a year from now, whatever the case may be, that I want to buy or I need that service, who am I going to call? I'm going to call the one who's been top of mind, who's consistently stayed engaged with me the whole time. And that, my friends, is how deals fall out of nowhere. You know, we talk about that every week, how deals fall out of nowhere. They fall out of nowhere because you are the mind share choice. You're the default choice when that person's ready to buy because you've stayed engaged, you followed up with them, you've gone down the progression of this contact sale, and you've hit 7 and more contacts with building a relationship with them. The other way that people fall out of nowhere and deals just happen to fall into our lap is because we have a strategy, right? A strategy or an approach, and then we have a place to send them, if you will. So if they're not ready, sometimes people are just not ready to buy at all, right? They're just not ready to buy. Sometimes they're not able to buy. They're unable to buy. And for those people who are unable, there's some things that they might have to do, along the way. And, we have to get them a plan or help them develop a plan, an approach to get themselves ready. And through the process of following up over the course of, many days and having conversations and discussions, we get to identify what it is that they're actually ready or what they need in order to be ready. And that's the importance of understanding that we have to have a nurturing pipeline, a nurturing pipeline. And so I'll give you an example. So a person who might want to buy a car or a boat, right? They might not have the money or the credit or whatever the case may be right now. But if they really want to buy that at some point in time, we need to make sure that we find a way to stay in touch with them, stay in front of them if that's what we sell, so that when they're ready, we're the one they come back to, right? Because we stay top of mind. We are the default choice, if you will. So, a business card drop off, sending a thank you card, sending holiday text messages. Those are all ways to stay in touch with them and to help them understand that we are here and available for them when they're ready to buy. The other thing is what if there's some resources that they need to get? We can send them to someone who can provide those resources and help them. And when they get done and get ready, that person can send them back to us. So there's some collaboration, some partnership, building relationships across the lines that also help both. It helps the other person you're referring them to. It helps the person that really wants to buy something. And then, of course, it helps you because that person, when they're ready, when they've utilized those resources and they're ready, they're going to come back and fall into our laps. And that's a deal out of nowhere. So follow-up creates deals out of nowhere. Having a methodology in place creates deals out of nowhere. Hitting the 7 contacts creates deals out of nowhere. And that's where we want to be. We want to walk into deals every day that come out of nowhere. Well, they don't happen by magic. It happens by effort, by action, and it happens by having some type of a strategy or methodology. So look at this article right here. So this tells you right there that 50% of your leads are qualified but not ready to buy. 50% of the sales happen after the 5th touch. So 50% of the people that you're going to touch are ready to go but are not ready to go. And that's okay. That's where the follow-up really helps us capture that opportunity, and it falls out of nowhere when they're ready. If we do our follow-up, if we do our due diligence, if we stay diligent with the follow-up, it'll come back to us and it'll be there and available when they're ready to go. If we don't, they'll fall back on someone else who may not have put in as much work, or who may have put in the work, but because we didn't get that opportunity. So wanted to share that with you today. It's a great Friday. It's Follow-Up Friday. I got a lot of following up to do because as we go into this weekend, I got a lot of basketball to watch. So I got to get some work done and get my work done early so I can get ready to watch some basketball. It's basketball weekend. Most of you know my kid does the basketball thing. So listen, have a great holiday weekend. Drop some comments. Let me know if you got some things that some ideas and some suggestions to share with others. And again, this is Follow-Up Friday. This is our 72nd show. It's just an honor to have an opportunity to be here every week. And I'm so grateful for all of you who watch our videos and give comments and share those videos with others. So have a great holiday. Happy 4th of July. Follow-Up Friday. All the business cards you got, all the people that you may have met this week, give them a reach out, touch them, let them know you're there, and tell them most importantly, happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day. And remember, touch 40 people in this device here today, 40 this weekend. You got 3 days to touch 40 people and say happy 4th of July. Guarantee you to bring some deals back to you and they'll fall out of nowhere. Thanks, guys. Take care. Have a great 4th of July.